गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन। थैंक यू, नमस्कार सबको फॉर द सिक्स्थ बुक रिव्यू। देखने देखने में 1.5 महीना निकल गया बुक रिव्यू का। आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट एवरीवन फॉर अ फॉर्मल थिंग वंस, प्लीज पुट मैसेज बॉक्स में तभी मैसेज रखना जब बहुत अर्जेंट हो। बाकी आप हम Q&A क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर राउंड लास्ट में रखेंगे, सो आप कुछ भी पूछ सकते हो बाद में। सेकेंडली, आप जब एंड ये दिस इज अ वेबिनार, सो यहाँ पे 100 की लिमिट है। सो अगर आप इफ यू आर एग्जिटिंग in between and the 100, just a sec, I think so my voice. Hello. Yeah, my voice is audible. I'm not muted actually.
So you are audible.
Muted me or something? Hardik, let me know if I'm not audible in between.
Yes, you are audible.
ओके ओके परफेक्ट। सो आप तभी मैसेज रखना जब बहुत अर्जेंट हो, बाकी मैसेज मत रखना आप। हार्दिक इज द पैनलिस्ट फॉर इट, सो आपको कोई क्वेरी हो तो अगर मैं बीच में बोल रहा हूँ तो हार्दिक विल रिप्लाई यू। इज वन ऑफ द पैनलिस्ट फॉर द सेशन। सो टुडे इज अ वेरी वंडरफुल डे। आज की बुक है वो 1% रूल है। हम वी कैन अचीव मोर एंड मोर इन आवर लाइफ, राइट? बिकॉज it's so important to understand that the process of being successful is itself a process, right? So that is what we need to do eventually. So let's deep dive into this book, and I'm sure that this book will create a lot of value for your 1 hour of your investment in the proposition. So yeah, let's go ahead with it. So what is 1% power of, मैं जब भी recently one of my sister kept a dish where means उसमें it was like very very oily and stuffs like that. तो मैंने उसको मैसेज किया कि आई itself know that you're into the urge of going obese, आप already मोटापे पे जा रहे हो, so I would recommend not to eat this type of stuff. And she was like that कि रोहन जो होगा वही होगा, हमारे कंट्रोल में नहीं है, ये कोविड भी हो गया, अपने हाथ में नहीं है, तो खा पी के जलसा करने का, ये सब बहुत सोचने का नहीं. And then this was a strike to my point also, that is she right or not, means eventually, because there are certain things which happens across which are not in our control and happens, and हम सोचते हैं कि यार उसने ये कुछ मजा भी नहीं किया जिंदगी में, और he died and something is not healthy now, like things कोविड आ गया या कुछ, he or she is not well. And there is a certain thought of it कि नहीं यार, आपके कंट्रोल में जो है वो है कि आप कर्तव्य करो, आप काम करो, आप हेल्दी लिविंग रहो, आप वर्क करो, और आपको जो होना है वो होना है, वो आपके हाथ में नहीं. बट एट द एंड ऑफ द डे आप जब बैड एंड पे होंगे तब आपको ऐसा कभी नहीं होगा कि यार मैंने मेरी लाइफ में गलत डिसीजंस लिए. सो इवेंचुअली वो तो समझी नहीं, पर मुझे ऐसा लग गया कि मोस्ट ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन इन इंडिया और इन द वर्ल्ड लिव्स इनटू दिस थॉट प्रोसेस ऑफ कि यार ये मजे मजे कर लो, कुछ जो होगा वो देखा जाएगा, अपने को कोई देखना नहीं है, हम देख लेंगे जब होगा तब, क्या अभी आज मजे कर लो, कल का क्या देखा है. बट आई एम श्योर this book will change over the period of time this thought process of yours, that there are a lot of things which are in control, and the excessive results what we get is because of our actions what we do, right? Because everywhere there is a probability. For example, if I am अभी मैंने एक सोशल मीडिया में शेयर किया था कि हम, आई एम श्योर आप सब जो गाड़ी यूज करते हो, 1-1.5 महीने से आपने गाड़ी यूज नहीं की और बैटरी किसी की डाउन हो गई होगी, आपको शॉक देना पड़ा होगा. सो हम बैटरी भी बिना, तो हमारी बॉडी का क्या होता होगा. सो देयर आर सर्टेन थॉट्स व्हिच ऑलरेडी कम्स, दैट is this the life what you need to live, that has no control to you, just खाओ पियो मजा करो, exercise मत करो, just live a लहरी लाला life, or you to really actively work for it. It can be business, it can be everything. So why do some people achieve maximum success in everything they do while others can't get out of their own way? This is a question which we need to ask. Okay, what is the simple simultaneously the same thing into the world's people, that why they get an extreme successful career. Is success is not only like you need to have a lot of money, you have great body. Success is every corner of their life. You have done something which people inspire from you. I think so. For me, success is that आप टोटली कितने कितने लोगों की वैल्यू एडिशन करते हो लाइफ में. सेकंड, आप कितना आपके पोटेंशियल पे काम करते हो, और कितने लोग आपसे इंस्पायर होके कुछ अच्छा काम करते हैं. इंस्पिरेशन दोनों साइड आएगा, बुरा करोगे तो भी, अच्छा करोगे तो भी. Nothing separates you and me from those who we admire and look up to, that the top of the mountain. We are on the same, means हम जो भी किसी को देखते हैं, इलोन मस्क को देखते हैं, मुकेश अंबानी को देखते हैं, वॉरेन बफे को देखते हैं, चार्ली मंगर को देखते हैं, we see Rakesh Junjunwala, we see the best of the best like Virat Kohli of the world. Everybody who is we seeing, we are seeing, but the action differs on a superior scale. That is why they are what they are, and they are what we are not. So we have seen experience like that कि जिसने लॉटरी टिकट्स भी जीत ली, उसकी लाइफ आफ्टर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम हैज बीन अ वेरी मिजरेबल लाइफ. व्हाई? बिकॉज they didn't take the action, right? And we have also seen that people coming from nowhere, kahin se bhi nahi aa rahe, and they have done exceptionally in their life, in the way of career, business, health, wealth, prosperity, everything, because they have taken right actions in their life. Nothing separates you and me from those whom we admire and look up to at the top of the mountain. The way, sorry, they want to close the gap between where they are today and where they envision forever. So every day they work for something, and that is closing that gap of what you are right now and what you want to be tomorrow, right? We are obsessed with the highlight reel of life. We are so obsessed कि भाई उसने ये कर लिया, उसने ये कर लिया, but we never see that what is the process, what is the pain behind it. Recently I am watching a series which I would recommend everyone to watch, is Michael Jordan की The Last Dance on Netflix, The Last Dance. एंड उसमें 8 एपिसोड्स अभी आए हैं, एंड यू अंडरस्टैंड दैट व्हाई माइकल जॉर्डन इज माइकल जॉर्डन. मींस ही वाज he could have been god gifted with basketball, but the way he has articulated himself is just phenomenal. Means आपको अगर आपके बच्चे के साथ, आपके फैमिली के साथ वो सीरीज आपको देखनी ही चाहिए. the only reason is that success people are not made by born. They have a process, they have a rigorous hard working process. And Michael Jordan told one thing very clearly in the series, that I don't know I would be the most best basketball player in the world or not, but I would be the most hardworking person in that court who where I'm playing basketball. And that's how he has created. और आप जब सीरीज देखोगे आपको पता चलेगा कि why Michael Jordan was Michael Jordan. So imagine you and I decide we are going to a trip, right? हम सोचते हैं कि चलो हम एक ट्रिप पे जाते हैं कहीं पे भी. अगर हम ऐसे ही निकल गए तो हमको पता चलेगा कि फ्यूल नहीं है गाड़ी में, हवा नहीं भरी है, गाड़ी की सर्विस नहीं हुई है, हमने एसेंशियल चीज नहीं ली है, हमने राइट प्लानिंग नहीं किया है, हमने शायद पैसा निकाला नहीं है, एटीएम वहां पे है नहीं, हमने राइट खाना पीना नहीं लिया है क्योंकि बीच में कोई रेस्टोरेंट नहीं है. अगर हमने प्लान नहीं किया तो दैट वुड बी नॉट अ ग्रेट ट्रिप, बट दैट वुड बी द वर्स्ट ट्रिप. A lot of people who says that backpack and just live it can be good. एक आध दो इवेंट के लिए अच्छी लगती है, पर आप जब when you are really doing a trip for yourself, everything has to be planned. And that is what this book tells, a 1% rule of how to plan and energize the right thing into the right procedures. Our expectations, imagine our expectation are sky high, and we are prone to giving up at the first sign of struggle. Or means हम है ना, हम सोचते हैं सब बड़ी बड़ी बातें, इन्वेस्टिंग की बात आती है तब हम मानते हैं वॉरेन बफे को, हम मानते हैं चार्ली मंगर को, हम मानते हैं राकेश झुनझुनवाला को. But then we don't see the struggles what they have seen. There are Warren Buffett's portfolio went nearly about 50% down 4 times. Charlie Munger's portfolio went more than 60% down 2 times. But when it comes to us, when the market comes to down, I'm taking this example just because it's the business what we do, right? So there is a second example also, like so many businessmen has a lot of problems into his life. People don't quit, people get it, people hustle, people do the right stuff. And if we get a problem, we nag the government, we nag here and there कि ये चलता ही नहीं है. But we are not that hustler to get the right things out and do it. So हमारे जो इंस्पिरेशन है वो बड़े है, जो इंस्पिर पर वहां पे उसने जो स्ट्रगल्स किए हैं वो हमको नहीं करने. हमको वो मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ कि हमको है ना सोते सोते मुकेश अंबानी होना है, पर ये नहीं हो सकता है. ही ऑल्सो हैज लॉट ऑफ स्ट्रगल्स इन हिज लाइफ एज सुन एज वी हैव लॉट ऑफ स्ट्रगल्स. आप सोचो कि ही हैज सो मच स्ट्रगल्स इन हिज लाइफ दैट ही हैज टू वो ही इज फाइंडिंग अ फॉरेन पार्टनर इन हिज कंपनी जस्ट कि उसकी डेट रिड्यूस हो जाए. ठीक है, हम सोचते हैं कि यार जिंदगी में डेट लेके काम करना ही नहीं चाहिए. सो इट्स ऑल द स्ट्रगल्स व्हाट वी आर सीइंग. इफ यू आइडलाइज समवन, एंड आई एम श्योर हम सब किसी ना किसी को तो आइडलाइज करते हैं. बंदे छोड़ लो, भगवान की बात कर लो. भगवान जितने भी आप भगवान जिसको भी मानते हैं, उसने इतनी हार्डशिप ली है अपनी लाइफ में और तब वो है. किसी की बात कर लो, हिंदू मुस्लिम सिख ईसाई जैन, एवरीवन दे हैव आइडलाइज. सो when we idolize someone, we also need to see their struggles right way and the process how they have created. सो मैंने ये बुक थोड़ी लाइट रखी है क्योंकि मेरे को बहुत इन डेप्थ नहीं जाना था. ये बुक आपको बहुत सारी चीज आपको पता होगी वही बात करती होगी, पर लेट अस पुट इट इनटू मोर एग्जांपल्स दैट कैन क्रिएट मोर लॉजिक फॉर यू. अच्छा, और दूसरा चीज, मैंने स्टार्ट करने से पहले मैंने ईमेल में तो लिखा था, वो है कि आप अगर ये जब पढ़ रहे हो तो 1-2 एक्सरसाइज़ हमको करनी है जहाँ पे आपको पेन और पैड की ज़रूरत होगी। सो आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट एवरीवन टू कम डाउन विथ योर पेन और पैड बिकॉज़ मैं ये स्लाइड जब बात करूँगा 1-2 तब आप किसी को फैमिली मेंबर को बोल के पेन और पैड ले सकते हो। तो 2 एक्सरसाइज़ अपन को करनी पड़ेगी तो ही ये बुक रिव्यू का कुछ काम लगेगा। सो इट्स ऑल इन पिवोट, पिवोट का मतलब होता है बीच में। इट्स ऑल इन पिवट, हम डिसाइड सब कुछ कर लेते हैं, हमको एंड सब कुछ करना है, पर जो पूरा गेम है वो है बीच में, इनटू द बिटवीन। सो द स्टार्टिंग ऑफ द करियर people are extremely motivated. At the end of the career people are extremely happy, but it's the all the mass which happens in the between of the person. Like for example, if we started that year हमको 100 दिन में 5 किलो वजन वी हैव टू वेट हमको कम करना है, जस्ट एन एग्जांपल। सो हम क्या करते हैं, स्टार्टिंग में 1 वीक 2 वीक तो बहुत एंथु होते हैं, तो सब कुछ परफेक्ट करते हैं। फिर जब ये महीना निकल जाता है और कोई बोलता है कि चलो आज आइसक्रीम पार्टी है घर पे, चलो जाए, और अपने को पता है कि मैं आइसक्रीम खाऊंगा, अगेन दैट कि मैं जो डिसिप्लिन में जा रहा हूँ अगेन इट विल गो डाउन, एंड इट्स ऑल इन द बिटवीन, इट्स ऑल इन द बिटवीन। सो एक्चुअली वी नीड, हमको पहले और एंड पे मोटिवेट नहीं होना है, बिटवीन में मोटिवेट होना है। सो बिटवीन का जो मोटिवेशन है वही सबसे ज्यादा टफेस्ट चीज है, वहां पे 99% ऑफ द पीपल गेट्स आउट। सो दैट इज द रीजन हमने एक बुक रिव्यू की थी, उसमें बोला गया है कि 94% ऑफ द बिजनेस फर्स्ट 2-3 साल में ही बंद हो जाते हैं, और उसमें से 90% ऑफ द बिजनेसेस नेक्स्ट 10 साल में बंद हो जाएंगे, बिकॉज जो बिटवीन की हसल है वो ले ही नहीं पाते, पीपल डोंट वांट टू स्ट्रगल, and that is where we don't create that much of great things what people have done it. So no one ever wakes up and declares कि मुझे I want to feel stuck, I want to feel overweight, I want to feel disconnected, I want to feel sluggish, I want to feel stressed about money, किसी को नहीं करना है। पर when the actions happens after waking up to the whole at night, your actions creates कि आपका results क्या आएगा, how much you have tried for making a call to your client, or maybe the process of your company, or talking to the right policies of the company, और कितना मैंने टाइम लगाया मेरी रिसर्च में, मेरी रिलेशनशिप बनाने में, मेरे रेवेन्यू क्रिएशन करने में, मैंने कितना टाइम लगाया, इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। We all believe that growth, success and achievement in life are linear inputs. So linear यानी सिंगल वे में चलता है, कभी ऊपर नीचे नहीं आता है, सिंगल वे में चलता है। हम जिसको भी लेते हैं उसको लगता है यार इसकी लाइफ तो कितनी बढ़िया है। I was recently watching a video of 2000, I think so 10 or 9, where Virat Kohli just onboarded our Indian team 2020, and I was so surprised. He was not a classic player, he was not that fit, and he created that articulated into between. No wonders he is now one of the best players in the world, who's been paid also highest and who's respected highest, and he has lot of you know amazing cricket respect what he have got, just because that this so wrong. Our entire life experience tells otherwise. Life is not linear, it is like this, and the people who get again like this are the people who really create chaos and unpredictable. They are unpredictable, they are messy, and they are chaotic. So just imagine if I tell you that if I can give you 3700% in a return in one of your investment, would you invest in that thing? you know if you can just put a raise hand for that. If I give you 3700% return in a year, will you invest into that? We have 85 participants, and let's see how many people raised hand. Oh, there are like so many people raised hand, right? So amazing. So most of everyone, there is no option that anybody would tell no for it. So guys, if you have raised hand, that's great. So you can just lift your hand down. So jab question and answer aayega, that will make the things very clear. So I think so almost everyone needs 3700% return in a year. So what is 1% progress? 1% progress is daily application plus persistent focus प्लस टाइम एंड्योरेंस इज इक्वल टू सक्सेस। पर 3700% रिटर्न कैसे आ सकता है? ठीक है, सो हम क्या करते हैं, एक पर्सनल डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम हॉपर्स हो गए हैं। पर्सनल डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम हॉपर्स यानी हमने कितने लोग ने प्रोडक्टिविटी प्रोग्राम किए होंगे, बिजनेस प्रोग्राम किए गए, सब नॉलेज है अपने पास, पर हम एग्जीक्यूशन में कुछ नहीं लाते हैं। यहाँ पे भी मैं जो बात करने वाला हूँ बुक रिव्यू में, कुछ ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, शायद आपको नहीं पता हो, पर हम कितने एग्जीक्यूट करते हैं वही एंड पे आता है। So you are into the 2% of the people who live an intentional life. So आप सुन रहे हो, that means that you're intentional to take knowledge, to take review, to take the right approach. अगर आप ये सुन रहे हो तो you are that 2% of the people who live that life, who wants to lead according to that आप अपनी खुद के हिसाब से लीड करना चाहते हो। पर if just imagine, if I moved the needle forward 1% in every area of life every single day, right? Sorry. Yeah, so every single day, what would my life look like in 1 year? आप सोचो कि मैं हर दिन, हर प्रतिदिन सिर्फ 1% में ग्रो करना चाहूँ अपने आप को, 1%, राइट? ओनली 1%, नॉट मोर देन दैट, आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू बी बेटर देन 1% yesterday. I'm just going to be better than 1% yesterday into the four areas of my life, that is spirituality, health, wealth and wisdom. Wealth and wisdom is in one, and then family and friends. You can allocate ये चार को अपनी हिसाब से, अपनी प्रायोरिटी के हिसाब से। 1%, हेल्थ एंड रिलेशनशिप में हो गया, टू कॉल अ गुड फ्रेंड, टू टेल अ फ्रेंड दैट यार कि यार ये कंफ्यूजन हो गया था, मिसकम्युनिकेशन हो गया था, लेट अस कट इट आउट एंड बी फ्रेंड्स अगेन। कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम हो जाए, let us do that 1% of what we have not done in our life every day. And what will happen is, and that is spectacular, and that 1% in every day, that is 3700% रिटर्न। मैं ये कंपाउंड नहीं कर रहा हूँ, अगर मैं ये कंपाउंड करूँ तो ये आप पागल रिटर्न हो जाएंगे। तो 365 इंटू 1% इज 3650। सो तो मैं 3700 आई हैव जस्ट टेकन इनटू अ राउंड फिगर। अगर मैं ये कंपाउंड करूँ, अगर मैं मल्टीप्लाई करूँ, देन इट कैन गो क्रेजी। So that is what I am telling you guys. You are your own multi-bagger. Stocks, don't forget, you don't need to find multi-bagger somewhere else. You are your own multi-bagger stock. And if you just 0.1% a day improvement a day, और फिर क्या होगा पता है? 6 महीने 8 महीने के बाद आपको जो कोई पुराना बंदा मिलेगा ना, वो बोलेगा कि माय गॉड, आई एम सीइंग समथिंग डिफरेंट इन यू। So like from last 1 month, I've started this 1% rule, and I'm telling you that what I'm seeing right now in myself, when I see myself in my mirror, I feel, boss, you are upgrading, your body is reacting, your skin is glowing, your language command has improved, your knowledge has gone to a different level, you have been more calm, composed, you have been more productive, you have been focused. So this is all has happened, and this will happen every 1%. And what will happen is that पहले 10-15 दिन महीना नहीं दिखेगा, the more you grow, the more eventually you will be better and better. And after 1 year आप इतने आगे बढ़ गए होगे। जस्ट इमेजिन, आपके यहाँ पे दो दो लोग हैं, ठीक है? दो लोग हैं यहाँ पे। सो यहाँ पे दो लोग हैं, सो सेम स्पेस पे काम कर रहे हैं। आप दो एम्प्लॉय हो सकते हो, दो फ्रेंड हो सकते हो, दो पार्टनर हो सकते हो, दो सब कुछ हो सकते हो, मीन सिबलिंग्स हो सकते हो, हस्बैंड वाइफ हो सकते हो, कुछ भी हो सकते हो, या फॉर एग्जाम्पल राइवल हो सकते हो बिजनेस में। फॉर एग्जाम्पल यहाँ पे एक यहाँ पे ग्रो हो रहा है, आप थोड़ा 1% रोज ग्रो हो रहे हैं। अभी 3700% पे आप यहाँ पे ग्रो हो गए हो, राइट? और ये यहाँ पे है। अभी उसको मैच करने के लिए ही हैज टू ग्रो द नेक्स्ट ईयर एवरी डे 2% to match you, because the next year you will again grow 111%, and then you will be grown to 8000%, right? And here you are just growing 111%. So if you do every 1% every day, just getting better in that process, doing the right things, और मैं कोई आपको बताने वाला नहीं हूँ कि आपको क्या करना चाहिए। You are all intelligent to know that what you have to do, right? You are all very intelligent. So just moving that needle 1% a day, 1% a day, 1% a day. And if we do that, I'll tell you that I'll give you an example. So in real estate, it is told that every year, city moves 1 kilometer ahead. 1 kilometer ahead every year means एक एक दो किलोमीटर ahead होता है. This is the worldwide scenario. So आप सोचो कि हम मैं I'm sitting on in Vesu में 2007 में 2007-8 में मैं जब वेसु आया था, तब मुझे ऐसा लगता था कि ये जंगल में कौन आएगा रहने के लिए। आज वेसु is one of the most developed area in Surat. So why? Because it has improved that 1%, and today where I am living is the medium, it's the pivot, और बाकी वहां से 3-3 5-5 6-6 किलोमीटर डेवलप हो गया है एरिया. So this is what I'm telling, that moving that 1% needle a bit to bit, that creates an exceptional value for yourself. So you are your own multi-bagger stock. You can have that 3700% return in your life. Just you need to move that 1% needle every day. Imagine walking up with physical vitality, energy, stamina, strength, aesthetic 37x better than the year prior, what will happen? You go to a marriage and people will feel, oh my god, who's this guy? I saw him, he was a bit fat, he had this he has this slouch thing, he was not very energetic, and now you see he is charming. And this is this if you're luring for this comment, like for example, my wife yesterday told me that, oh my god, I'm seeing an amazing stamina for you, I'm seeing you are working, you are giving time to your family, you are reading, you're doing a lot of web conferences, you are doing everything, and still you sleep less, and then still you have a lot of time for managing every stuff. And I told that because they're doing that 1% every day, and eventually you will grow onto that zone. I know what you're thinking, this all sounds great, yeah, but no. Now what, how does it work? ये सब मुझे रोहन पता है, ये काम कैसे करूँ वो मुझे बताना, वो ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है मेरे लिए, क्योंकि ये तो सब मुझे पता ही है. सो दिस इज वेयर यू टू पुट अ पेपर एंड पेन ओवर हियर. अगर आपको मोबाइल में लिखना है, अगर आपको कहीं पे लिखना है, मैं कोई मांगने वाला हूं नहीं, ये चीज ये आपके लिए है. सो ये मुझे कुछ लिखना है नहीं. सो योर पेन इज योर पावर एंड कंटेन्स अ गिफ्ट. द मोर यू आर इन पेन, द मोर यू आर डूइंग समथिंग ग्रेट फॉर योर सेल्फ. सो हमारा एक ये है ना कि हम किसी कोई भी पूछते हैं तो बोलते थे कैसे हो, तो हम बोलते हैं बहुत मजा में हो. बहुत मजे में यानी आप समझ लेने के कि आप यहाँ मजे ही कर रहे हो, कुछ काम कुछ कर ही रहे हो. If you will, I think so the answer should be that I'm in pain right now. So I'm in pain, it could be physical pain, I'm taking more exercise, I'm giving more pain to my body. It can be business pain, I'm taking goal orientation process, I'm doing the tough rocks which I could not achieve last time, I want to achieve right now. I'm reading, for example, every week I'm reading a book, or every 15 days, wherever you find you comfortable, I'm reading. I'm leaving some Netflix program aside, I'm leaving some serials aside, I'm leaving some movies aside, and I'm going in a room and reading the book. These are all pain. The easiest thing in your life is to be majama, to be superior you are doing. But the biggest thing is that where you are into pain. So you have to put your rank into one is to 10, 1 to 10 into 4 areas of your life. Now this is why this is important is that कि आप अभी कहाँ हो, अगर वो नहीं पता चलेगा तो आप कहाँ हो सकते हो वो आपको कैसे पता चलेगा. बिकॉज आपको 1% बढ़ना है. तो जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल समझो कि आप फिटनेस और वेलबींग में मेरा पॉइंट है समझो 5, तो मुझे एवरी डे इतना 0.1% बढ़ना है. सो हाउ यू कैन मेजर इट, सो यू हैव टू पुट द फिगर. सो फ्रॉम 1 to 10, what is your health, fitness, vitality and well-being. So how you are, how is your body reacting, आप थक तो नहीं जाते हो जल्दी, एंड एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा. 1 to 10 में आप कौन से रैंक दोगे आपको. सेकंड इज हियर वेर आई एम इन बिजनेस, इनकम, इम्पैक्ट एंड इन्फ्लुएंस. मैं बिजनेस में हूँ तो मेरा इनकम कितना है, इम्पैक्ट में कितना कर रहा हूँ, मैं वैल्यू क्रिएशन कितना कर रहा हूँ, मैं इन्फ्लुएंस कितना कर रहा हूँ, मैं कितने कितने लोगों को काम दे रहा हूँ. वॉट एवर स्टफ्स यू वांट टू हैव पुट अ पॉइंट टू 1 to 10 में आप कहाँ पे अपने डालते हो. हियर्स वेर आई कम इनटू रिलेशनशिप, सोशल कैपिटल एंड कनेक्शन. मेरे कितने रिलेशनशिप बेहतर है, मेरा कितना सोशली एलोकेशन है, मेरे कितने कनेक्शन बढ़िया है, मेरे कितने दोस्त है जो मैं कभी भी फोन करके बता सकता हूँ कि मेरा क्या प्रॉब्लम है, एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा. मेरा कितना सोशल ग्रुप बेहतरीन है, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल मेरा बिजनेस ग्रुप कितना है, मैं किससे कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है तो मैं किससे बात कर सकता हूँ अपने बिजनेस में. आई हैव दैट टाइप ऑफ पीपल मेंटर इन माई लाइफ और नॉट. सो 1 to 10 में आप कहाँ पे हो. And here's where I am in my spiritually higher sense of purpose with myself. So generally spirituality लोग समझते हैं spirituality यानी भगवान को पूजना, ये नहीं. Spirituality generally comes from inner skills. So आप कितने internally you are happy with yourself, आप कितना कर रहे हो, what is your inner self with you yourself. So आप अपने आप को कितना point दोगे, how better you are. So from 1 to 10. So I'm sure आपने लिख लिया होगा, and this is your score right now. So there are 4 A pillars of life which are very important. So everybody has a 4 pillar, right? So for my lot of reading, these 4 pillar are spirituality, which is inner self, connecting to universe, God, आप जिसको जिसको believe करते हो. We are not going into that. Second is your health and wellness. Third is your wealth and wisdom. सो आपका वेल्थ एंड विजडम में आपका बिजनेस, पैसा, आपकी होशियारी, आपका नॉलेज, सब कुछ आ जाता है. और फोर्थ इज योर फैमिली, फ्रेंड्स एंड रिलेशनशिप. सो दिस इज नॉट इन एनी ऑर्डर, यू कैन पुट योर प्रायोरिटी ऑफ योर ऑर्डर. इसमें सबकी डिफरेंट डिफरेंट प्रायोरिटी होगी अगर डिफरेंट डिफरेंट स्टेज ऑफ देयर लाइफ में. ठीक है. सो वेर आई एम, यू शुड नो दैट. सो कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, you have known where you are. Anybody surprised with your score can raise your hand कि मेरा यार ये score है, मैंने कभी सोचा नहीं था. So yeah. a lot of people. So when I did that, I was also surprised. Don't worry on that part. So everybody was surprised onto that note के मेरा ये स्कोर है यार, मैंने तो सोचा ही नहीं था कि मैं ये स्कोर पे मेरा काम हो रहा है. So yeah, this is something which is right, and this has happened over the period of time. So what is the way of being successful, right? The way. So the way is very simple, is knowing, doing, and being. So for example, knowing what you want to do it, right? List down the steps in that four areas which we have already talked, कि भाई आपको क्या करना है. कि नोइंग कि यार ये तो मुझे करना ही है, ये तो मुझे, मेरे फॉर एग्जांपल मेरे को सोशल मीडिया तो बहुत देखना बंद कर देना ही है. इंस्टाग्राम तो मैं अभी के अभी डिलीट कर दूंगा. मैं यूट्यूब पे बहुत टाइम वेस्ट करता हूँ, मेरे को नहीं देखना है. And for example, I'll tell you my point that when somebody talks on markets with me, I talk a lot with them. That phone call works for 30 minutes, 40 45 minutes. I want to reduce that time. I want to just talk in 10 15 minutes. वैसे भी कुछ बात होती नहीं है, काम तो वही करना है जो मुझे लगता है, वही इन्वेस्ट करेगा जो उसको लगता है. तो जनरली हम वैसे ही बात करते रहते हैं कोई भी पॉइंट के हिसाब से. ऑफ कोर्स दिस पीपल आर very intellectual to talk, but then at the end of the day that 45 minutes results to nothing. So I'll limit down to 15 minutes of that. So knowing, right? For example, I have knowing that I don't want to eat after sun, because it's a tattva time. Everything what you eat generally after sun is not healthy for your body, so I want to stop it to eat after in relationship. I want to more talk than put a WhatsApp message, because generally words are taken into a different zone, and the talks are taken into the right approach, because your sound has an emotion. And to generally have more and more talk which is physical rather than a WhatsApp talk. So this is knowing. And wisdom wise, I started book reading. I'm not a good account keeper for my money. I want to start keeping every record for my penny. So this is knowing. Now doing, making the process right, कि आप कैसे करोगे, क्या करोगे. You have to आप टेक्निकल बंदे हो तो आप टेक्नोलॉजी बंदे हो, तो जनरली आप इंटीग्रेशन कर दो आपके अकाउंट्स को. आप ऐसा कर दो कि एवरी, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, आई स्टार्टेड राइटिंग जर्नल एवरी डे. एंड आई एम टेलिंग यू गाइस, अगर आप जर्नल नहीं लिखते हो एवरी डे अपनी पूरे दिन की आपकी रचना, आपने क्या किया है, आपने क्या सीखा है, यू आर मिसिंग द बिगेस्ट थिंग ऑफ योर लाइफ. और अगर आप अपने बच्चे को कुछ गिफ्ट देना चाहते हो तो वो जर्नल होगी आपकी. तो अगर आप आपके पूरे थॉट आर्टिकुलेट करोगे, और समझो कि व्हेन योर किड्स ग्रोज टू अ लेवल वेयर यू वांट देम टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट दे हैव गॉन थ्रू, प्लीज पुट दिस जर्नल. और जनरली ट्राई करो कि आप डिजिटाइजेशन में जाओ. तो इससे क्या होगा, एक तो आपकी बुक नहीं खोएगी, दूसरा आप पिक्चर्स, ऑडियो, वीडियो ये सब आर्टिकुलेट कर सकते हो एक ही चीज में. तो एक ऐप है माइक्रोसॉफ्ट का, दैट्स कॉल्ड वन नोट. सो वो एक बढ़िया ऐप है जहाँ पे आप अपना पूरा आर्टिकुलेट कर सकते हो, और जनरली ये फ्री है. हमारे पास लाइसेंस वर्जन है, पर आई थिंक सो मोबाइल वोबाइल में तो ये फ्री वर्जन है, सो आप यूज कर सकते हो. एंड बिंग, नाउ डूइंग, आफ्टर डूइंग यू हैव बीन बिंग इज, आप जस्ट वेट कर रहे हो फॉर द मैजिक टू हैपन, फॉर द थिंग्स टू हैपन. Like for example, you are meeting every day 10 clients and converting, like you're meeting 20 days at 10 clients, you're meeting 200 clients a day, 200 clients a day. From 200 clients, you're doing the right approach of putting your product and services. Of course, आपकी जो last month की sales होगी जो दो होगी, और वहां से there will be a lot of probability that you will create more sales. So being, so automatically taking the profitability after knowing and doing. So it's fall in love with the process. आप अपने प्रोसेस से लव करना चालू कर दो. डू इट एवरी सिंगल डे, रोज करो. सेलिब्रेट योर कमिटमेंट. आपने अगर कुछ अचीव किया है तो यू कैन सेलिब्रेट विद योर फैमिली, फ्रेंड्स, whosoever you like. Track your metrics and data. Everything has to be accountable. Means the best thing what I learn about sports is that you can be only great sports player where you know every inch and pinch of how you are improving day by day. But have we that accountability matter in our life? Now आप ये सोच रहे होगे रोहन यार ये सब हार्ड लाइफ जीने की क्या जरूरत है. तो ये भी राइट है, ऐसे भी जीने की जरूरत नहीं है. बट इफ यू वांट टू बी इन दैट 1% ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन इन द वर्ल्ड who who has done something great for themselves, for their family, and made their family proud of, then these are the things which are important. अगर आपको लगता है कि नहीं यार मैं तो आया हूँ जैसे वो खाली हाथ आया हूँ खाली हाथ जाऊंगा, क्यों मैं ये सब टेंशन लूँ, आई वांट टू लिव अ रिलैक्स लाइफ, then there is no problem to it. You are also right, no problem to it. But if you want to be something, then of course you have to take care of it. And repenting तो दोनों साइड है. अगर आप ये करोगे तो आपको ऐसा लगेगा यार मैंने मेरे टाइम में मजे नहीं किए. अगर आप ये नहीं करोगे तो when your time will be gone, like 50 60, and when you see somebody across who is doing great in your life, and आपको लगेगा यार शायद मैंने वो टाइम पे कुछ अच्छा कर लिया होगा. So repenting तो दोनों साइड है. कौन सा repenting लेना है वो आपको डिसाइड करना है. ट्रैक योर मैस एंड मास्टरिंग योर क्राफ्ट। तो हर एक फेज पे यू गेट इम्प्रूव। आप ऐसा नहीं होगा कि आप डायरेक्टली यू विल गेट अ सिक्स पैक, नो, बट देन इफ यू विल स्टार्ट जस्ट हैविंग कि यार ये दिस आर द थिंग्स आई एम ईटिंग रॉन्ग, let us first not eat that stuff and then start eating healthy stuffs. Like for example, I come to a point that I don't want to eat anything which is unhealthy. So automatically, what I'm starting is that yesterday night when I was working on this presentation, I was hungry. क्या खाऊं क्या खाऊं, गलत तो कुछ खा नहीं सकता हूँ. Then I took the walnut box from my from the drawer and was just popping out walnuts. So वही time पे I could have eat something farsan or some something which is mouth tempering. You love to eat, but no, because it is decided that I don't want to eat anything which is unhealthy, I want to eat only thing which is healthy, then automatically that takes care of itself, and then you start doing the right stuffs accordingly. Yeah, is the way. So what is the code? So before playing to this, I'll put this: the samurai were Japanese players, warriors who were known for their fearlessness, power and strict code of conduct. I'm sure आपने कोई movies में samurai Japanese warriors देखे होंगे. They were masters at discipline and fighting, but also the creative art of writing, painting and philosophy. बहुत लोग बोलते हैं कि यार मैं बहुत अगर डिसिप्लिन हो जाऊंगा ना तो मैं मेरी लाइफ में मजा ही नहीं होएगा. ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है. This is the best example is Virat Kohli. Being so disciplined, still he enjoys his craft, right? Still he enjoys each and every game he plays. Still he has great time with his family. It's not about that. It's about what you do with the time, what you have, right? That's more important. They ruled Japan for more than 600 years. Japanese warriors ने, samurai warriors 600 साल जापान को रूल किया है, from the middle of the 12th to 19th century. What separated the samurai from the rest of the population was follow the strict code, what they call bushido. So bushido is something where it is the strict code of conduct. I'll give you with an example. I'm sorry, I'm taking more example onto my field because that is what I know in my point. So that makes a very clear process. So when we select a stock, it's a very process oriented approach. So उसमें मेरी team का कुछ नहीं चलता है. So one fine day, one of my friend called up a very good fund manager. He told me that you should remove this stock from your portfolio and replace with this stock. I'll give you the name of the stock also. So you should remove Nestle and put it into Titan. So we had a lot of discussion about it, that okay fine, yeah, what is the point on why you should add this and why you should remove this and stuffs like that here and there. But then I told that at the end of the day, yeah, I cannot invest because I cannot break the process, because my exit point of Nestle has not come and my entry point of Titan is not coming. So what has happened is that if I didn't had a process, I would have eventually gone out and did that trade, because he's a very profound fund manager, बहुत popular है, बहुत amazing उसका track record है. मैं कहीं ना कहीं मैं चला जाता, पर मेरा process है इसलिए I could not figure it out. और दूसरा इससे हुआ क्या कि the end result is that the Nestle today is also at the peak, but Titan is corrected nearly about 30-40%. So what has happened is that because you have a process, that is the reason. So life में भी क्या होता है, if you have a process that you will not eat this, you will not eat this, the day when your friend, your family, your neighbor, your kids, somebody tells you to eat something which it's not in your process, you will tell sorry but I can't eat, I don't want to, don't want to tell no to you, but I can't eat here. So because that's your body, you have to take a call for that. If you are so clear with your money, means हम अपने पैसा खुले रख देंगे, नहीं रखते हैं ना, तो हम प्रोसेस अपना क्यों खुला रखें. We make it so 90% of the time we will be onto the right stuff. It will not be easy, of course it will not be easy. People may be starting, means वो जो आप good luck person होंगे, like for example after reading Distractable, I have started that, for example somebody calls, I'll tell them that we will talk tomorrow because I'm scheduled for the whole day. It's not, will not be easy. People will not like you as if they liked you, but here you are going to be that 1% key person. It's not about liking but doing the right stuff. If you can't measure it, you can't control it. So we will play this amazing video which is very near to my heart.
I was not disciplined at all in terms of my eating and my fitness. I mean, I can't relate to that guy anymore that I was in those years. 2012, again, I had a really, really bad IPL season and my eating. I was not disciplined at all in the really bad IPL season and my eating habits were horrible in that season. I can remember coming back home and I came out of the shower, the team did well. I came out of the shower, I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, you can't look like that, you're an international cricketer. I was like, how the hell are you going to continue like this if you don't take care of yourself? Boom, from next day onwards, I just changed everything about my diet. Hitting the gym 2 hours a day, just taking a day off in a week, eating proper lean food. I got away from all kinds of junk. I did not have a cheat day at all. And within 8 to 10 months, I lost about 6 or 7 kgs, and then from then on, it became such an addiction because I saw the results on the field. I felt quicker, I felt lighter, I felt more focused, and then I was like,
there is a problem with audio, it seems. I'll share you the video on the email. I'm sure you've all seen that, but the whole process is the voice audible of mine? Voice audible again, Hardik?
Sir, audible.
So I
Sir,
think
it would be bad. Sir, it would be good if you just give the summary of that video.
so yeah, so the summary of the video is that I'll play the video. If you can't listen to it, यहाँ पे नीचे there is
man, this is the part of the if we don't change the way we're playing, or I don't change the way I'm playing, or the way I'm training, or thinking, or
So there
eating,
is a
I can never become the
disturbance.
best players in the world. And there's no point in just competing if you don't want to be best. So I wanted to be the best version of myself, and then I based everything around that vision. And then I training, my diet, my approach towards the game, everything changed. And I know that I wasn't the most skilled sports person when I came in, but the only thing that's been constant is working hard on myself and my game. And I wanted to make an impact. I knew that I have the ability to make my team, and I wanted to be that version of myself where if I walk in, I wanted teams to think like we need to get this guy out or else we're going to lose the game. So I thought if I can't have that impact on my team, then I'm not doing justice to where I am. And if I don't want to be that guy, there's something wrong in my head. Either I've accepted being lower than what I should be, or I just don't have enough drive in me. So I said I'm going to unlock my max potential and achieve what I should do.
Yeah. So sorry for the video. I think that there was some technical glitch, but the point over here is how this guy did it. We had best cricketers of the world, like for example Sachin. I think so. The Sachin was the talented for his entire lifetime, and it was MS Dhoni, very raw. But this guy who is from nowhere coming to, who was dropped eventually, and then being the best cricketer in the world is the best example. If he can do it, at least we can achieve like 10% of it in our life for sure. It's not their points program, their diet, their philosophy, or their exercise recommendations. मीन्स हम ये पूछते रहते हैं कि आप क्या खाना चाहते हैं क्या नहीं. It's a focus on the metrics of the data combined with extreme level of accountability, including tracking dietary programs, weight, percentage shift or BMI, etc. So everything which is trackable. So for example, क्यों ऐसा होता है कि अच्छी कंपनी ज्यादा बढ़ती है? बिकॉज उसके हर एक रिजल्ट ट्रैकेबल होते हैं. आज हम भी, जब हम पहले पीएमएस में नहीं थे और आज है, तो हमारा रिजल्ट अभी public में है, so it is trackable. So more it is trackable, the more better you want to make that result, and the more better you want to make that result, the more you will work hard for making it better and better. And that's how accountability works amazing in your life. So what is the rule? So maximum growth happens at the intersection of support and challenge. Means आपके पास support भी होना चाहिए और challenge भी होना चाहिए. Rule number 1, क्रिएट रूथलेस बाउंड्रीज. मीन्स ये आपकी बाउंड्रीज क्रिएट कर दो कि आप अभी यही करना चाहते हो फॉर 1 मंथ, फॉर 1 डे, फॉर 1 वीक, अकॉर्डिंग टू योर थॉट प्रोसेस. रूल नंबर 2, डबल योर रेट ऑफ सेइंग नो. मीन्स हम है ना, हम वी आर प्लीजिंग पीपल. मैं एक बुक, मेरी नेक्स्ट 3-4 बुक के बाद एक बुक है कि आई वांट टू स्टॉप प्लीजिंग पीपल. हम इतना प्लीजिंग जोन में चले गए हैं ना कि हम डरते हैं कि उसको बुरा क्यों नहीं लग जाए. और आप जितने भी यस बोलते हो जो आपको नो बोलने चाहिए, इवेंचुअली आप अपने आप को बुरा लगा रहे हो किसी को बोलने के लिए. आई एम नॉट टेलिंग टू डिसरिस्पेक्ट समवन, आई एम नॉट टेलिंग टू डू समथिंग which is not healthy, but which are your boundaries? You should not be out of that. Let us create that zone which is extreme productivity. Not to tell anyone that मैं तो free हूँ, you can call me anytime. You need to have that schedule, right? That this is the time you can call me, this is the time we can schedule a call. डोंट मेक ऑल्सो कॉल इम्प्रॉम्प्टू. कभी भी कॉल मत करो, आप शेड्यूल करके करो. बिकॉज आप भी शेड्यूल में होंगे और वो भी शेड्यूल में होंगे, तो दोनों के शेड्यूल के टाइम पे व्हेन यू कॉल, दैट इज द टाइम यू विल क्रिएट लॉट ऑफ राइट कन्वर्सेशन rather than calling in a different way. Of course, if it is an urgent call, then it's a different scenario. But if it is a discussion, you 100% need to have a schedule call for it. Commit to practice. Means every day you have to commit and do practice. It's very boring, I'm telling you. 6 book reading 1.5 months. 6 books actually तो मैंने नहीं पढ़ी है, मैंने बुक पढ़ी है 9. उसमें से 3 बुक मैंने पढ़ी जो मुझे अच्छी नहीं लगी और मैंने नहीं रिव्यू की, और फिर से मैंने बुक पढ़ी, बिकॉज दैट्स अ कमिटमेंट, यू टू डू इट एवरी डे। सो इट्स लाइक बिल्डिंग अ हाईवे, हम हमारे सूरत में, और हम देखते हैं कि जहाँ पे भी हाईवेज या फ्लाईओवर बनते हैं, फॉर द फॉर 1 2 3 4 years इट इज सो मैसी, इट इज सो बैड, इट इज सो टफ, मीन्स आप सोचते हो कि यार ये क्या हो रहा है, ट्रैफिक जाम हो रहा है, लोगों मीन्स सब यहाँ पे पड़ा हुआ है, ऊपर नहीं जा सकते हैं, ब्लॉकेज ऑफ ट्रैफिक है। पर जस्ट इमेजिन जब ये हाईवे हो जाता है तब कितना इजी होता है फॉर लाइफ टाइम। मीन्स हम सोचते हैं सूरत में इज द सिटी ऑफ फ्लाईओवर्स, आप सोचो जितने फ्लाईओवर जब बनते थे 3 4 साल कितना प्रॉब्लम हुआ, जब हो गया देन द लाइफ हैज बीन सो इजी, सो स्ट्रेसलेस, और हम कहीं पे भी 15 20 मिनट में पहुंच सकते हैं। एंड दैट इज हाउ द हाईवे एंड द फ्लाईओवर इज क्रिएटेड, द सेम वे इट इज इन आवर life. If we make the process, it is messy for some 3 years 2 years down the line, but once it is done, it's the flyover, you just need to fly, and that's the thing. So डोंट कंपेयर योर स्टार्ट और मिडल टू समवन एल्स एंडिंग। मीन्स हम बहुत करते हैं कि यार ये तो यहाँ पे पहुंच गया, मैं तो नहीं हूँ, पर स्टार्ट तो करो। आप अगर स्टार्ट करे हो, अगर वहां पे नहीं पहुंच सकोगे, आप इतना फास्ट पहुंच जाओगे आपको ही नहीं पता चलेगा, बिकॉज पावर ऑफ कंपाउंडिंग इज सो फ्यूरियस विच वी डोंट, वी नेवर अंडरस्टैंड इट, बट वंस यू गेट इट राइट, आप क्यों ऐसा होता है कि वंस यू स्टार्ट डूइंग समथिंग विच इज फ्रॉम वेरी क्लियर योर माइंड, ऑटोमेटिकली द रिजल्ट्स कम्स, बिकॉज द पावर ऑफ कंपाउंडिंग कम्स exponentially. Complacency, do you want to badly get enough, means आपको really चाहिए या just बात करने के लिए। Complacency is the moment we get comfortable and decide it's good enough, is the moment we settle and stop growing and challenging ourselves, मीन्स हम होते हैं कि यार बोलते हैं ना कि कैसे हो, क्या चल रहा है, हाँ खाते पीते सुखी है, खाता पीता मजा करिए, चैन, that stuff, that's the end of the challenge, there is no challenge, there is nothing, and at the end of the day, people die more by depression because of not challenging, or people go obese just because people don't have any challenges in their life. And that's the reason, people don't get that kick in the life. The more you have, the more you kick you get. Enthusiasm is common, endurance is rare, मीन्स हम सब enthusiastic है करना है, पर endurance of doing it every day with that pain is rare. That's the reason only 1% of the people are aside, and then 99% of the people are aside in the world. To achieve overnight success will require a decade of consistency. So आज आप decide करो कि मुझे I want to have the best body in the in the world, or the or your circle or whatever. 10 years it will take for everyday consistency, and then you see the results. Means, the best example we see is Anil Kapoor. I could not get that video, but Anil Kapoor, we see, oh my god, Akshay Kumar, we see, wow, wow, super, he's so cool, he looks so dashing at this age also. But look at the sacrifices that they have done, the process. He sleeps early, he doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink. Means, ये एक जोन है ना कि यार थोड़ा पीने में क्या है, मैं तो occasional drinker हूँ, but yeah, they don't do that also, and that's the reason they are what they are at the age of 50 60 and 70. Just take an example of the PM Narendra Modi ji. Look at him, this shining at this age also, doing this much of stress in his life. It can be debatable, he's doing right, he's doing wrong, but look at his energy. That is specifically, I'm sure कि हम 15 लोग भी काम करें तो उतना लोग काम नहीं कर सकते, that is because he really need this bad enough of working into the right approach for India. It's incredibly easy to take a snapshot for the context. For example, take your favorite musician. Right now, you see him selling out tours, creating records, playing on the late night TV, and traveling the world. But this snapshot isn't the one off picture, it's the 31st take. That's उसका मीनिंग ये है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल हम अरिजीत सिंह को देखते हैं तो हम देखते हैं, ओ माय गॉड हाउ मच ही अर्न्स, ही क्रिएट्स सो ब्यूटीफुल म्यूजिक, उसका बैंड कहाँ पे, ही charges so high for doing a performance. But don't forget that he was the one who was not selected in fame Gurukul. He was the one who took nearly about 15 years to make his career and get the first song. I was just listening to Anu Malik. Anu Malik went to uh, uh, Raj Kapoor 15 years back, and he told that this is the music, and Raj Kapoor told 15 साल। तो बोला क्यों 15 साल, तो बोला 15 साल लगेगा तेरे को म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर होने में, and the first movie he did officially as a music director was after 15 years, right? So it's the pain what you take, and then you see that, oh, the world sees that it's so easy for him, but it's not easy for him. It's the pain of the 31st take what has been taken. Your mountain is yours. Don't compare your start or middle to someone else. That's what we did. Everything costs something, and I mean everything. So this is a beautiful line which the author has explained amazingly well, and that everything costs something. If you do, it costs something. If you don't do, still it costs something. So you have to put a point that if you do a process, it may cost something. If you don't do a process, still it will cost something. So what way you want to go? You want to go to the process discipline, thought process, endurance, accountability way, or you want to just live that life of a free bird which doesn't have anything, no thought process, no clear, कोई कोई schedule नहीं है. That's also not wrong life, that's also great life, and this is also great life. You have to choose what we want to go ahead for. So it says daily work. आपने ये सब पढ़ा ही होगा अपनी लाइफ में, बहुत पढ़ते ही हो आप तो, पर यहाँ पे एक दो चीज अच्छी थी तो मैंने इसलिए डाला है. फर्स्ट इज द स्टेप्स डिलीशन. डिलीट कर दो जितने भी चीज है जो आप इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है, और ऐसी चीज है जो कोई काम की नहीं है, जो वैल्यू क्रिएशन नहीं है, उसको डिलीट कर दो. हाँ, अपने मजे के लिए कर रहे हो तो आप अपना शेड्यूल कर दो कि वीक में यू विल कीप 3 hours or 4 hours for entertaining yourself, for having fun, and that's also not wrong. Automation. जितने भी टास्क आप ऑटोमाइज करना कर सकते हो उतने टास्क आप ऑटोमाइज कर दो कि भाई फॉर एग्जांपल हर हर like for example I have an automized task, a very small thing but still I have, is is that every week before COVID, my driver had this point that he has to take all my office shoes and get it polished, because you are known by your shoes. So every week that's an automized process. Every Saturday he used to do that, and every 15 days my shoes goes to laundry, sports shoes. So it's an automized process. Third is dedication कर दो, and that is last is weekly rocks. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट माना गया है वीकली रॉक्स के लिए. हम ज्यादातर क्या करते हैं, डेली प्लान करते हैं, पर वीकली करना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, और वीकली को शेड्यूल करो daily में, and that is how you create it very easily. So this is something: manage, focus, avoid, limit. आप important urgent ये आपने पढ़ा ही होगा. If you don't fill your day with high priority items, other will fill your day with low priority items. So आपका अगर top 5 task नहीं है जो high priority का है, तो आप 100% low priority चीज कर रहे हो. You don't have to hit a home run every single day, you simply have to get into the game. आपको रोज 6 नहीं मारनी है, आपको सिर्फ गेम को खेलने आना है. जब मैच होगी आप 6 ऑलरेडी मार दोगे, पर प्रैक्टिस सेशन में आपको रोज आना है, एंड दैट इज अ प्रैक्टिस सेशन व्हिच इज एवरी डे. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड एक्सेप्ट एक्सपेक्टेशंस एंड कमिटमेंट. सो हमारा प्रॉब्लम क्या है, रेज द लेवल ऑफ कमिटमेंट्स और लोअर द लेवल ऑफ एक्सपेक्टेशंस. ये लाइन बहुत बढ़िया है कि अगर आपको करना है तो आप रेज कर दो अपनी कमिटमेंट की लाइन और लेवल ऑफ कमिटमेंट्स, और आपका एक्सपेक्टेशन कम कर दो. दो में से एक ही हो सकता है. आपका एक्सपेक्टेशन भी बहुत हाई है पर कमिटमेंट भी नहीं है, तो रिजल्ट विल बी ऑलवेज इन पेन एंड एगनी. सो फॉर एग्जांपल ये अगर डिफरेंस है एक्सपेक्टेशन और कमिटमेंट वैल्यू में, तो ये प्रॉब्लम होगा, दिस इज अ फेलियर. बट अगर एक्सपेक्टेशन हाई है और कमिटमेंट वैल्यू भी सुपीरियर हाई हो गई, then it will create a 1% probability of getting it into your life. Right. So expectation and commitment. एक score अभी भी करना है, so you can just put it down. Every time you level up, audit your circle of environment. What is the current level of expectation on a scale of 1 to 10? What I want to accomplish in life. आपका क्या expectation है from 1 to 10? It can be 2, 3, 5, 10. Mine is 10. I have the highest expectation from my life, so I have 10. And and what is the current level of commitment given those expectation on scale of 1 to 10? And ask at least one person what they perceive for your commitment level. Means हम तो बोल देंगे कि मेरा commitment level 10 है, पर आप किसी को भी पूछना भी कि आपको क्या लगता है मेरा commitment level कितना है, वो कंपनी में हो सकता है, आपके बॉस हो सकते हैं, आपके स्पाउस हो सकते हैं, आपके किड्स हो सकते हैं, आपके फ्रेंड्स हो सकते हैं, कोई भी हो सकता है. सो ये आप जब ये बुक रिव्यू खत्म हुए तो नेक्स्ट थिंग व्हाट यू शुड डू इज दैट यू शुड complete this by calling to a friend and your colleagues aside, and then talk that, see, my expectation is here, but what do you think my delivery, my commitment level is from 1 to 10? Can you please give a grade to it, and please be very honest. And I'll sure कि आप वो जो बोलेंगे फिर आप उसके साथ डिबेट मत करना कि नहीं नहीं आप तेरे को क्यों ऐसा लगा कि मेरी कमिटमेंट लेवल कितनी कम है, और डोंट टेक इट अदरवाइज, टेक इट इनटू राइट अप्रोच एंड मेक इट द राइट थिंग. सो मैंने जब लिया तो मेरी कमिटमेंट वैल्यू थोड़ी लोगों ने ओवर एक्सपेक्ट की थी, जो मैं सब समझ रहा हूँ कि लोगों ने ओवर एक्सपेक्ट किया. माय कमिटमेंट वैल्यू वुड बी समवेयर अराउंड 3 to 4 according to me extremely honest if I am with myself. So your self talk, The another amateur sits around waiting to be inspired while the pro creates an inspiration. So we need to create inspiration. We don't need to sit aside and want to be inspired. Means हम देखते रहते हैं इंस्पिरेशन वीडियो को कि हम इंस्पायर हो जाए, पर हम क्यों वही नहीं हो जो इंस्पिरेशन वीडियो में है? हम क्यों वही एग्जांपल क्रिएट नहीं करें कि जो हमारे वीडियो लोग देखे, कि हम क्यों किसी के वीडियो देखे, हम ही क्यों वीडियो क्रिएशन नहीं करें, और हमारी क्यों बात नहीं हुई? अभी शायद नहीं होगी, 10 साल में नहीं होगी, 15 साल में नहीं होगी, 20 साल के बाद होगी, पर इफ यू क्रिएट दैट 3700% रिटर्न एवरी ईयर फॉर नेक्स्ट 10 years, that is a return which is exceptionally unbelievable. Just imagine what you will create. Your excuses are no longer valid. Means आपको 1% में आना है, your excuses are not valid. What will they think? Means वो भी नहीं सोचना है कि वो क्या सोचेंगे, यार मैं किसी की शादी में जाऊँ और मैं 10 मिनट में ही निकल जाऊँ तो वो क्या सोचेंगे। फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैं किसी को मिलने जाऊँ और मैं बताऊँ कि यार काम खत्म हो गया, लेट मी एंड अप द मीटिंग और निकल जाऊँ, मैं गप्पे नहीं मारूँ तो लोग क्या सोचेंगे। तो वो पूरा कर देना है। वो लोग क्या सोचेंगे, वो अगर आप ही सोचेंगे तो लोग क्या सोचेंगे। सो वो काम उसको ही दो। तो आप कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं, आप अपने बाउंड्री पे फोकस करो। इट्स नॉट द राइट टाइम। मीन्स आप सोचोगे यार अभी नहीं, यार मैं तो मंडे से करूंगा ना यार, आज तो संडे है, कल तो थोड़ा खाना पीना है, कल तो मजा करूंगा, हाउसी बाउजी खेलूंगा, नेटफ्लिक्स का मेरे को मनी हाइस्ट पूरा देखना है, अभी तो कितना काम करना है मुझे, कितनी मेरे को बुक बुक तो पढ़नी नहीं है, मैं मजा करूंगा पत्ते पत्ते खेलने, और कल तो मेरी 4 तो इवेंट है व्हाट्सएप में मेरे फैमिली ग्रुप और फ्रेंड के ग्रुप के साथ। दिस इज वॉट यू नीड टू टेल। नहीं यार, इट्स नॉट द राइट टाइम, लेट मी फोकस। आई कांट फिगर आउट हाउ। मीन्स मुझे पता नहीं है कि कैसे फिगर आउट करना। कुछ नहीं करना है, आप अपने टॉप 10 चीज लिख दो कि आप कल से आपको ये बंद कर देना है। वो बंद कर दो, सिर्फ बस वो कर दो, ऑटोमेटिकली वही टाइम पे आपको चालू हो जाएगा कि यार मैं क्या और प्रोडक्टिव कर सकता हूँ। आई थिंक सो फ्रॉम देयर यू कैन स्टार्ट इट। दिस सिम्स बोरिंग, यार ये तो बहुत बोरिंग है, ये सब क्यों करे यार, ये तो मजा की लाइफ है, कोविड वोविड में है, सोने का मजे करने का, ये सब क्या रोहन तू बताता रहता है, कुछ होता नहीं है, ये नसीब का खेल है। अगर मेरे नसीब में यहाँ पे लिखा होगा मेरे को मिलेगा, नहीं लिखा होगा नहीं मिलेगा। अगर ये सोच है तो भैया किसी कोई भी हेल्प नहीं कर सकता है आपकी, और मेरी भी नहीं, मैं भी नहीं कर सकता हूँ। सो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि अपने कंट्रोल में मेहनत करना है, रिजल्ट आना नहीं आना वो अपने हाथ में नहीं, पर एटलीस्ट हम कहीं पे ऐसा तो नहीं समझेंगे कि यार मैंने ट्राई भी नहीं की मेरी लाइफ में। सो दिस इज माई clear attitude. So, one thing which I have understood from this book is ruthless accountability. Pleasure or pain is equal to productivity. Means अगर आप कुछ भी चीज करो जो प्लेजर हैप्पीनेस के लिए कर रहे हो, मीन्स फॉर एग्जाम्पल मुझे बहुत अच्छा मेरा काम लगता है तो प्लेजर है। पेन, मुझे बहुत चीज ऐसी है मुझे नहीं अच्छी लगती यार करनी, पर वो भी करनी पड़ेगी, इज इक्वल टू प्रोडक्टिविटी। अकाउंटेबिलिटी इज इनहेरेंटली द मोस्ट अनकंफर्टेबल। मीन्स आपको कोई ये एज पे पूछे, आप 30 हो, कोई पूछे कि दिखाओ भाई चल तेरे, तूने कितना स्टेप्स किया, तूने कितना पैसा कमाया, तूने क्या आज का तेरा साल का अकाउंटेबिलिटी है, तो आप बोलोगे यार मैं क्यों तेरे को दिखाऊं, बिकॉज वी डोंट हैव अकाउंटेबिलिटी। जस्ट इमेजिन हम जब छोटे थे तो हमारे पेरेंट्स अकाउंटेबिलिटी थे, तो हम फोर्सिबली काम करते थे, इसीलिए शायद 90% लोग इसीलिए पढ़ते हैं क्योंकि उसके पापा ने धक्के मारे थे, इंक्लूडिंग मी। आई डिड एमबीए जस्ट बिकॉज माई डैड वांटेड टू मी टू डू दैट। अगर नहीं करते तो मैं शायद ये बुक रिव्यू नहीं करता, मुझे प्रेजेंटेशन बनाना नहीं आता मेरी लाइफ में। So they were the accountable people behind us, and that why we did it. Most of the problem with everybody sitting and listening over here is that हमारे पास कोई accountability person ही नहीं है। So let's be an accountable to each other. अगर आपको join हुआ ना, let us make a group of being an accountable to each other, and let's share the goals and let's be accountable. So अगर आप, if you want to do it, you can put a WhatsApp or text message to me, you know where you need to contact me. Let's create something from this, an accountability. योर बडी ग्रुप वोंट वर्क। मीन्स आपका बडी ग्रुप है ना वो नहीं चलेगा। मीन्स आपके बडी ग्रुप जो आपके चड्डी बडी है, जो आपको खुल के नहीं बता सकते हैं कि तू गलत कर रहा है, तेरे को ये काम करना चाहिए था, तू क्यों टाइम पास कर रहा है, तूने बोला था कि तू फेसबुक पे नहीं आएगा, तू नहीं पोस्ट करेगा, तूने क्यों किया। यू नो दिस आर द स्टफ्स योर बडी ग्रुप विल नॉट टेल, बिकॉज दे आर द पीपल हु डोंट वांट टू मेक यू अनकंफर्टेबल, और आपका गोल और उसका गोल शायद सेम नहीं हो सकता है। सो यू हैव टू क्रिएट दैट पीपल हु आर एस्पिरेशनल, हु वांट्स टू बी इन दैट 1%, not the people who can be anybody aside you. So there are accountability pillars. So accountability pillars are this. So for example accountability ये है और urgency ये है। तो आप अगर अगर अकाउंटेबिलिटी आपका ये है और लो रिजल्ट यहाँ पे आ जाएगा आपका काम के हिसाब से। पर once your accountability increases, you, so the best example is this book review. When I tell everyone that I am going to review this book every Saturday at 11 a.m., my accountability creates, that's the reason I want to read it. That doesn't mean that every week I love to read book. nothing. Sometimes I also feel that यार मुझे कुछ पढ़ना पढ़ना नहीं है, I just want to relax, I just want to मुझे सोना है. But because it is accountability, I'm doing it. And who is the most benefited out of me? It's me who is the most benefited. Of course you are also benefited reading it, but just imagine अब तो review करके benefit हुआ है, मैंने तो पूरा picture देखा है, तो मुझे कितना benefit हुआ होगा. So that is why, you know, ruthless accountability works amazingly. So we are at 12:06. There is two things I wanted to share. So there are certain things which I wanted to share with you. One is that this book is a fantastic book, a very simple book but makes lot of sense. अगर आपको ये चाहिए तो आइए, वीडियोस आपको YouTube में मिलेंगे. यही वीडियोस आप प्ले करके आपकी ग्रुप में, आपके आपके ऑफिस स्टाफ में आप इस पे बात कर सकते हो. एंड यू शुड क्रिएट एन एनवायरनमेंट ऑफ process, accountability, and creating something exceptional into your company and your businesses. Secondly, for example, if you want every updates, you can follow me on Twitter. Email है अगर आपको कोई query है तो. There is a Telegram channel which we have started for all the updates about the programs, about the book reviews, about turtle events. So if you're using Telegram channel, and if you're not, start using, and you can follow Turtle Wealth Telegram channel over here. So it's Turtle WM, the Telegram channel, and of course our website. Also, there are a lot of people who told us that what are your new events, please post up every time. So we have an event that is on Wednesday, which is the wealth creation the turtle way. Agar aap, if you are interested in creating your wealth, in investing into some high grade companies in the way Turtle does this, with the most process oriented approach, then please join us on Wednesday. I will send you an email for invite. If you're interested, you can join, and you can also invite the people across. So yeah, that's it. The next review is on 23 May, 11:11 a.m. The next book is The Yogic Wealth. We'll talk a lot of wealth, money, thought process into this book, and I'm sure that this book review, 1 hour, would have created some impact in your life. I'm open for Q&A. If you have any question and answer, you can put it in Q&A. Before that, I will put a poll. So if you like or doesn't like, please put a polling here. You will get the questions over here. If you want, you can pull it out कि आपको कैसे ये session लगा. Any question, I'm happy to answer. You can raise your hand also, or you can put it in question and answer channel also. So there is one question. Sir, there seems to be an audio problem. I think so that's an answer that has been answered. So Q&A you can put here if you want. You can put it into chat box also. Rohan, at today review was wow and very practical approach. I really liked and loved it. Kamal bhai, thank you. Thank you for always being seeing the videos, seeing the and being always participants. Though you are doing extreme productivity in your business, still you listen to it is something which is commendable. How to build an ecosystem of accountability partners. So Rajesh ji, I think so what we can do is that we can have a like-minded people who have this 1% approach to grow in their life, and let us be hand-holding each of them accordingly and make a group out of that. I don't think so there is any कुछ भी ऐसा structured way है कि कर सकते हैं, पर you know me, I know me, we know all 5-6 people who are really doing very great into their life, into all 4 parameters of life. We can meet every fortnight or a month, create our goals, share it, have our punishments, and if we can do that, I think so every day we will move that one needle. I'm sure this may work, and I'm sure you are going to call me after this session. We are going to discuss about the same. So waiting for some courses like one in Learn app. See, we of course thank you for Mr. Arora. Thank you for telling that. We are surely working on it. Learn app has been a great platform. So if you want to learn basic investing over there and our process, you can surely go for Learn app and have our courses. But on an average, for having the hardcore courses from 1 to 1, we are working on that. And after COVID, we are surely coming with something very exciting. Samir Shah, please tell me how to read a book at least in 15 days. Samir bhai, you have to just do one thing. And I'm telling you, you have to just do one thing. And that is simple. Be accountable. Every day, 45 minutes without any distraction. Sit and read. Sit and read without any distraction. No mobile, nothing, no calls. Lock in your room, lock yourself in a room and just read. You don't need to end up by 15 days. I'm sure after 45 minutes, do it for 5 days, you will end a book. जितनी भी बड़ी बुक है, that doesn't make any sense. But the only thing is that वो बुक आपको कनेक्ट करनी चाहिए. अगर वो बुक आपको कनेक्ट नहीं करती है ना, तो जरूरी नहीं है आप पढ़ो. जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल, माई वाइफ डजंट लाइक टू रीड नॉन फिक्शन बुक, शी इज अ फिक्शन पर्सन. सो और मैं नॉन फिक्शन नहीं, मैं फिक्शन नहीं पढ़ सकता हूँ, क्योंकि कनेक्ट नहीं होता है मुझे, राइट. तो आपको जो बुक कनेक्ट करती है वो आप पढ़ो ना. वो जरूरी नहीं है कि आपको ऐसी बुक पढ़नी है बिजनेस की, इन्वेस्टिंग की, या कुछ भी. आपको जो कनेक्ट पड़ता है वो पढ़ो. And like my mom, she reads only spiritual and religious books that connects to her. But reading book makes you a better person, better human for sure. Ron bhai, please create a group. Ashish bhai, I'm sure I'll work for it. You can put me a WhatsApp message if you want to be in that group. Let us try to do it for sure. Thanks for amazing review. Thank you, Ashish bhai, for answer for giving the review. Nishil Kumar, what's your take on from movie Last Dance? It's amazing movie. I think so. The only thing I think so, this series, it's not a first of all movie, it's a series. So the only thing what I've understood and what I've taken imbibed in my life is that I have to be the most hardworking person anyone knows in my life. Means if I somebody says that Rohan Mehta, the word should come, is the most hardworking person I've seen, most focused person I've seen in my life. I think so that's what I've learned from Michael Jordan. And I've not been a basketball fan for a longer period of time. I've never seen basketball ball, but I've always have known that Michael Jordan is number one sports player and the highest paid sports player in the entire world, means at that point of time. But why Michael Jordan was why Michael Jordan, which I got it from this series. And anybody, means from the kid from like 7 8 years to till today, आपके जितने भी kids हो, please आप उसके साथ बैठ के ये देखो, and you will understand, they will understand what is the power of discipline, hard work and everything. People are obsessed with goals and not with process. How does one change his mindset? Means you have to own, so goals are the result of the process. It can't be that you can achieve goal without the process. So process comes first and then the results for sure. So a performance, so we always say that in our company that it's the purpose, then process, then performance, and the price what you pay, right? So you have to just understand that you have to be, if you are into that process, you will be automatically coming to the right approach. Like it's a very simple thing, right? So if you run every day for a certain, like only 100 meters every day, you add up. You don't know at the end of the year you're running a full-time marathon, because you're just adding something. And if it is a process, you can directly, you can't run marathon. It is not possible. There are certain people who doesn't run for the whole year and they will do a marathon. They will injure themselves, that their legs will shatter. It's not possible. But if you run some certain parts every week or every day or every month according to your sports process, you will eventually do 100 kilometers, and that's not the limit. The problem, Nimish, with everyone is that we feel too much high, means we think too much high in short term, and we think too much low in long term. How to deal with the boredom, because after doing consistent for 10 Smith, this is the problem with me also. You have to be accountable with everyone. If you don't get accountability, you pay a big price to it. I'm sure, for example, why we do income tax return is because we if we don't put income tax returns, there can be a scrutiny, that can be an IT rate, that can be a penalty. So same way, if you don't do a certain things, if there is a penalty that works for it, I think so there can be only thing, pleasure and punishment, which works for a certain person of time. Ron, nice present. Nothing wrong if you review fortnightly. Just enjoy the process. Thank you, Bipin bhai. That is something which I've taken it. But yes, this is something which I'm thinking from last 2 years, to have a 52 week book. And I'm telling you honestly, Bipin bhai, I'm not investing a lot of time over here, because maybe by God's thought process, and maybe according to my studies, my reading version is very fast, so I can read very fast books. So I do it by investing 4 hours in a week. I end up reading one book, so that's okay with me. After 1 year, after 52 week books, we will talk again about this. uh, can you share the process of how to open PMS and what degree and experience is required? You can just post your number. If it's Galaxy J7 Max, I don't know who is it. Hardik, if you can just answer him, that would be great. In personal point. Ayush, from all your book reviews that I have attended, this one will be the book review that I will read completely. Thank you, Ayush, for the same. Can you please suggest a few must-read trading and investing book? Chintan, there are a lot of books which you can read and reading and investing. I don't know in uh, which zone you are right now in a trading and investing zone. So I don't know where you are, but there are certain books you can read. My book also, it's 212 degree, the complete trader. There is a book like we read for the big mistakes and 100 beggars, then the CEO factory, behavioral investment. You do Google, you do Amazon, there will be 1,000 books you can read for sure. So I don't know which one to recommend you, but there are a lot of you can for sure read. This is great example of your daily journal entry, Nilesh. Example of your daily journal entry. Nilesh, I didn't understand this question, so if you can please elaborate, that would be great. So if you are a beginner, then I think so you can read lot of stuffs. You can go for Learn app. This is a website where you will find lot of great people who will share their knowledge and how to invest in Indian markets. So that can be a better thing rather than reading. And then you can read for sure which one connects to you. So there are certain question into the chat groups which we can take. Excellent review for the one person. We will do follow it every day. Name series which Rohan by told. Ashish bhai, the series is the Last Dance by Michael. Last Dance, Michael Jordan. It is on Netflix. Yeah, your Rohan by is such a really nice presentation. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you for the feedback, guys. If there are any questions uh, which I have not answered, that would be great. Can you help you find way how to read faster and effective? Ravi, I don't know how to read faster and effective. If it connects to you and if your mind finds a reason that can help be helpful, means हमारा mind है ना एकदम लालची है. अगर हम माइंड को बना देना कि ये बुक पढ़ के अपने को कुछ फायदा होने वाला है. आप समझो, बहुत लोग पूछते हैं मेरे को बुक आप कैसे पढ़ने. मैं आपको बताऊं, कोई आपको बताए कि आप एक बुक एक दिन वीक में पढ़ो तो आपको 1 लाख रुपए मिलेगा, आप पढ़ोगे या नहीं पढ़ोगे? ऑफ कोर्स सब पढ़ेंगे, पर प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि हम 1 लाख रुपए पे जाते हैं, पर वो 300 400 500 रुपए की बुक एक्चुअली 50 लाख 1 करोड़ बना सकते हैं आपके लिए. सिर्फ पैसे के हिसाब से नहीं, टू मेक अ गुड ह्यूमन बीइंग, टू हैव द राइट थॉट प्रोसेस, ये सब इंपॉर्टेंट है ना. तो तो अगर ये सोच से आप करोगे तो आप 100% आप फास्ट भी पढ़ सकते हो, एक्यूरेटली भी पढ़ सकते हो. You charge again, sir. Thank you, Rachna. You talked about journalizing. Can you show an example what you write in your journal every day? Nilesh, I can show you, but there are certain things which yeah, I can show you. I think so. I should not keep anything secret for sure. So let me show you. I think so. Very few people could have shown that journal to you. So I'll show you the last page, the last journal. So this is my journal. So I write it, what are the 5 things I need to do, finalizing the process, 100 days. I was so happy. One of my friend was blessed with her twins. So I would put the point, I'd put my gratitude diary over here. Can you see this? I don't think so. Can you see this? Yeah, now you will be able to see. So this is my journal. So I write it down. I put the pictures. I put the things like one of my friend has been blessed with a boy and girl. So yeah, there's a lot of stuffs you can write, anything which feels that you did. So like I'm starting hardcore exercise. This week has been a very productive week. That thought I would have used 20% of my productivity, I would have shifted to 80%, result would be phenomenal. This is just writing for yourself, and then you can just go ahead with the same. So yeah, anything which articulates the whole day of your life. Like for example, we started Telegram channel. This is the new thing I started today. My 5 tasks for the day, etc., etc. You can put it a lot of stuffs like that. So yeah, you can put it everywhere. So it's not necessary you do the digital way only, but I like to do the digital way, so I do the digital way. So that's as simple as it. So yeah, so I think so I've answered you this. Thank you guys for listening to this session. I hope I've created value in your life. There are any questions or any point you want to ask? May I know the learning app? Just you mentioned it's not learning app, it's learnapp.com. So you can go for this website. You can find a lot of videos. Sorry, I have replied to Vipati. Let me answer to it's learnapp.com. Right. So yeah, you can go forward for that and you can have a lot of stuff. So if you are really interested into this, you can let me know. We will invite you. There are certain people who have raised the questions. So if no, I don't think so there is any questions. I've answered all. So yeah, thank you for attending, and see you on Wednesday to create your wealth in the turtle way. Thank you. Have a great day ahead. Keep reading, keep inspiring, and keep practicing and be into that 1% rule. Thank you for everything.